Well, we've reached the halfway mark of the Springbok celebration. Of course, the trophy tour now moving into its third stage. The four-time world champions are at Kwa-Zulu, Natal. They're in Durban, of course, as they continue their Webb Ellis Cup tour. The Boks kicking off their trophy tour in Gauteng on Thursday, and they'll be wrapping it up tomorrow in East London. For more on what to expect, we're joined once again by ENCA's Percival Young eThekwini. Percival, a very good morning to you. With the previous crossing that we saw, Mtsako did mention that some South Africans, some fans, were there outside, of course, Mhlanga as early as 4 o'clock this morning. That speaks to just how excited South Africans are to see the Webb Ellis Trophy, but also to see their heroes. I mean, what time are we expecting to see the boys come through?
Yes, good morning, Morena, from a rather overcast Durban here, but it's very nice weather here. I've been speaking to some of the people here, and I'm just going to ask my colleagues just to give you an idea of what's happening here. It's fairly early in the morning, and there are a number of Springbok fans already lining up here at the Garden Court in Mhlanga here. They're preparing to welcome the four-time world champions here in Durban today. It's obviously day 3 of that trophy tour here, and like we've seen yesterday, scenes in Cape Town where thousands and thousands of fans were lining up the streets as they prepared, as they were welcoming the Springboks there in Cape Town. Now, the city of Cape Town literally rolled out the red carpet for the world champions. Siya Kolisi and his men, they had a field day yesterday. They were treated like kings in the mother city. And today, it's the turn of Durban to put up their best show here today. But Morena, before I continue with this conversation, I would like to speak to some of the fans and some of the families who've been camping out here since the early hours of the morning. Like you rightfully mentioned, my colleague Nsako mentioning, some of the families camping out here since 4 a.m. this morning. They've traveled from far to be here to get a piece, to get a glimpse of their heroes. But before I speak to them, Morena, one of the breaking news we got this morning from the Springbok camp this morning is, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news in front of the people here, is that our inspirational captain, Siya Kolisi, Siya Kolisi will unfortunately not be part of proceedings here today. Unfortunately, I'm told that he has to attend a family wedding today. And I must be fair to Siya Kolisi from the very start when they landed at the OR Tambo. Morena, you were there as well. Siya Kolisi has been very clear in saying that he had to apologize to many of his teammates and to many of the management, like Rassi. We haven't seen him on this trophy tour so far. Many of the players had to report to their new clubs they're joining. Many players are busy with rehabilitation. Many players are nursing injuries. And that's part of the reason why many of these players are not part of the tour. So it's going to be interesting to see what Siya Kolisi, our inspirational captain, not being part of today's proceeding, what the shape of this tour will be. Now, I know there's a number of players who are regarded as legends here in this city. Players like Ibn Etzebeth, he's a legend here at the Sharks. A player like one of our new captains, Bongi Mnambi, he will possibly also be on this bus. We've got 2 scrum halves in Jaden Hendrickson. We've got Grant Williams. Players who haven't played too much in this World Cup, but they will most likely be part of the squad. We've got a new player in Vincent Koch, who's also joining this union this year. He's been playing all his rugby the past few years in England, but he's joining the Sharks. But Morena, I'm talking way too much. Let's hear from the fans what they think, what's going to happen today and how they feel. Family, let me start with you guys. You've got small Springbok here.
So yes.
You mentioned that you are from Durban, but you guys decided to book in and sleep over at Garden Court in Mhlanga. Why exactly are you guys so desperate to see what you're doing?
Well, we are staunch Boks supporters, and we were here in 2019 as well. So we decided that to get the best view and meet the Springboks, we book in here yesterday at 2 o'clock, and therefore we're here so early, up and about. But yeah, we're here to see. We're a bit disappointed that Siya couldn't be here, but nevertheless, we've got our Durban boys here, and we'd like to see the bomb squad. Andre Pollard, that scored all our points for us, is a big hit for us. So there's definitely Andy Fendi family from Verulam. We're here in full force, the family here, as you can see, all the Boks supporters.
Let me just talk to the family members here. Yeah. Who are you hoping to see today, and who's your favorite player?
Oh, I have so many here. Like I can name all 15, but I think definitely here to see Andre Pollard. He's been a phenomenal asset. He came in, he scored every point, and we love to see him. He's even battered and bruised. He fought for the country. Another one, Cheslin Colby, met him in 2019, want to meet him today. Really looking forward to seeing you if you can see this message. And then another player that I really want to see is Damien Willemse. He's such a vibe, such a cool guy, and if I could see him get his autograph in a picture, it'll be the best thing.
Can I ask you before I continue, was it not disappointing not seeing players like Kwa-Zulu, Mapimbi, Lucanio, leaders here in this Sharks team, not being able to play for the duration of this World Cup?
I think the day that they left and we saw them, I think we all saw the resounding support for Mapimpi, and we all love him at home. But actually, I was at work when I found out that he got injured and that he couldn't play, and I was super sad. The whole day I was really sad at work. But is he going to be here today?
I'm not sure, we'll have to wait.
I hope he's going to be here, but we all love him. Everybody in Durban loves him. He's such an amazing guy. And we're just here to see everybody. Can they get here already?
Clearly, this fan is very excited. I need to talk to this family. They've been camping out here since 4 a.m. this morning. Now, that is dedication, though. Eh?
Well, believe it or not, we got the boys up at 3 a.m. this morning. It was a struggle, to be honest. But we managed to throw them out of bed, got them ready. We started chanting Sia's name, and then they were all alive. And we were down here at 4 a.m. this morning. We actually opened the hotel.
What are you guys hoping to see, and what are you guys expecting to happen here today in Durban, though?
I think we're all excited to see the players. I think most of the fans down here in Durban will die to get a pic with any player. So yeah, we're just excited to welcome them as well.
Just lastly, I need to wrap this conversation up. Durban fans, are you guys into your rugby? Are you guys staunch rugby fans here in this region?
Well, absolutely, absolutely. This is the home of the Sharks, so that says it all. But yeah, staunch rugby fans. But I think more importantly, you'll get people that probably don't understand the sport, but they're just here to support the national team.
Thank you so much to you guys. I hope you guys have a pleasant day today. Morena, I'm going to ask my colleague once again just to give us an idea of the fans standing around here. During the course of the day, we'll be able to chat to a number of these fans, excited fans, young and old, people from all walks of life. We'll be lighting up the streets here in Durban. You can hear in the background. People are They are excited to see the 4-time champions today. Whether Sia Police is going to be here today or not, there's still going to be a number of heroes today here. Now, Morena, last minute preparations being done here. I can see the open air buses being prepared for our world champions. It's going to be a spectacular day today. It's another beautiful day we're expecting here in Durban. I'm told that the Springboks had a bit of an engagement in Cape Town last night after a very busy day in the mother city. We're expecting the Springboks to arrive around about 9 o'clock here in Durban, hopefully at the King Shaka International Airport. And then from there onwards, they'll depart here from the Garden Court, Umhlanga, here in Durban. Morena?
Well, I can almost imagine that ENCA will definitely be there waiting for the boys to touch down at King Shaka International Airport, happening this morning, as you mentioned, Percival, at about 9 o'clock. And yes, I can imagine just how tough that responsibility must have been for you to break those news, not only to the fans out there at Garden Court in Umhlanga, that Siya Kolisi, our captain, will not be around for this leg of the tour, but of course to South Africans as well. But you know what? It does not mean, of course, that he's not there to show his South Africans love. He's been doing so for the last 2 days. And also, he's starting to lose his voice as well, which speaks to just how invested he has been in this particular tour. But we can only but hope that the family commitments are just for today and that he's able to go back home to the Eastern Cape for the last leg, which is tomorrow in East London. Percival, we'll leave it there with you for now. Of course, I know we'll be getting a lot more rolling coverage from yourself as well as Ntsako on the ground.